All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on this 57 Chevy, and I think we could make it look better. This is not a new casting, but this is a new or the latest variation of this model. So you know the deal. We're going to drill apart, we're going to tap it, we're going to strip the paint, and we're going to play around to see what wheels we are installing. Let's see. So I'll be back. So there it is, guys. No paint, new wheels. I have a video on these new wheels. I think it would have been better if it had clear windshields, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go with enamel paint for this model, but I'm just in love with those wheels, man. They just fit perfect. And don't know what color I'm gonna paint it. We'll see what happens. See you in a bit. All right, guys, check it out. Man, this thing was fun. Although it took some time. Took some time to come up with this, with the paint scheme and the art. I really didn't know what to do with it. And keep in mind, I did not sand the casting. I didn't do any type of removing flashing, from the casting. I just went and painted. So let's talk about a little bit what I did here. So I used flat white as a base and as a primer. Let that dry. Well, most of you guys know that I use my oven. I bake the cars, and I mentioned in previous video when working with enamel really doesn't like a lot of heat. My oven only goes down to 170 degrees Fahrenheit, and that tends to be too hot for enamel. So I just leave it in there for like 15 seconds, and once I painted white, flat white, I did a flat clear coat. I say again, flat clear coat, because we were gonna do the second color. I've mentioned before that enamel paint really doesn't like the glossy, when you paint over a glossy surface. So I use flat clear coat, and once I did that, I waited maybe 30 minutes, because that's the good thing about the flat paint. It dries real quick. 30 minutes. And of course, it was in the oven too for like 15 seconds. And the normal routine, I leave the door open for like 2 minutes, and then I close it back up, and I leave the car in there for like 30 minutes. And again, since it's flat, it'll dry pretty quick. During the period where I was waiting for it to dry, I worked on the art here that you see on the side. I start off with some painter's tape, and I use a regular car, and basically I tape it over the side, and then I trace out the the silhouette where I want to create the art. I scan it, and then I print this, cut it just to make sure it fits. You can see here the pen. That means that I needed to modify the art in the software, because it wasn't fitting right. In order to hide like the lines, because I could have done this separate. I could have done every decal separate, but I find that when you do it the whole thing, you have no line to hide. So right now this is whole one water slide. you know, art right here. So it goes black, red, and then transparent. And as you can see, has the logo on the trunk also, sporting the new wheels. Thinking about putting the hubcaps. If you haven't watched that video, please go watch it and you understand what I'm talking about. But I might put the hubcap. I think it might give this car a very nice look. So back to the subject. Once I created the art, it did take me a while, just to make up my mind and on what I really wanted on the car. So once I did that, I used some Tamiya tape and I created the line here, the other edge. That's why I created the first line black, because it hides the edge of the red paint. So just maxed off here and then cover the whole thing. And then the red that I do have is glossy, so I had to put the car, even with all the masking tape and everything, in the oven for like 15 seconds just to make sure that it was ready, because it's really cold outside right now. It's like 20 degrees. And I think I started to work on this around like 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe earlier, maybe around 1 o'clock, the beginning of this video, and I completed the whole thing around 6 a.m. This part right here that you're watching is the next day. So I painted red. I think I did one light coat and one heavy one, making sure I got all the little corners and everything. Immediately took out the masking tape. Always take out the masking tape in an angle. Don't jank on it like this straight. Just go like this and pull it sideways. Once I did that, I noticed that I did not have any runs, and I painted. Went ahead and painted again with flat clear coat. And once I did that, I was able to install the water slides here, because the car was pretty much, it wasn't really, the paint wasn't cured, but it was dry enough where I could touch it. And after I did the water slide, then I did all the details. You see here, tail lights here, all the window trims and everything. And then at the end, I used the glossy clear coat. Finished it off, one light coat, just to get it tacky. Put the car in the oven again for like 15 seconds. And then just went to town with the heavy coat and took it out of the oven. Make sure that, I had covered everything. And again, turn the oven off, wait for 2 minutes, and just leave it in the oven for like 30 minutes. And I just set it to the side, and today I put it together. So here is the finished product. Hope you like that. Hashtag made you look. And let me know what you guys think. Should I put the hubcap? I think I should. And thank you for watching. Hope you like this video. It was definitely a fun one. Really like these old Chevys, Don't really dig the blue windshield. I think I mentioned that already, but it turned out great. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, and peace out. And before I go, the El Dorado is going to be the next red line restoration I do. Just waiting on some paint from the red line shop. And but stay tuned. So right now, I see you later. Bye. Hey, check it out. If you stuck around all the way to the end, I just had to install the hubcaps. I think it looks pretty good. Really completes this custom. Man, that looks nice. All right. Now it's a see you later. Peace.